going on, guys? My name is Sparky and welcome to my first Let's Play on this channel. I created this channel just to do some like fun games and stuff like that, and basically all of my stuff that you'll be seeing will be coming from Twitch. If you want to go follow that, down in the description. But the first Let's Play I decided to do was Hollownest because that's one of my favorite games of all time. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thank you. So welcome to Hollownest. One thing great about this game that I absolutely love is the music. It was actually made just by like 3 people, which is actually insane for how good this game is. But yep, we're actually just gonna jump right into it. Thank you. Alright, so starting off, in this game you play, it's a world of bugs, and you play as the knight in this game. The main weapon that you have is the nail. It's basically your sword. So up in the left hand corner you can see I took damage right there. You have right now at the beginning you have 5 hearts basically. That's what the little masks are. And then you have that big round circle with like the milk type stuff it looks like in it. So that is basically your energy in this game. So what you can do is you can heal, you can use special abilities that you'll see in just a little bit actually. But that's basically what they are. So the beginning of this game is kind of slow. It's just a really kind of like parkour, get used to the control type area, but really fun. Higher beings, these worlds are for you alone. Your great strength marks the amongst us. Focus your soul and you shall achieve feast of which others can only dream. So like I was saying, if you hold B, you can regain your heart or soul, and then later on I'll show you can use abilities and stuff with that energy that you have. So there's these little mirrors and they kind of just tell you hints. I didn't mean to actually go back into that, but that's what it is basically. And of course I got hit again and again. So if you die in this game, it's very interesting. I'll actually wait until I die to let you see what happens. Don't worry, I've played this game, I promise. I'm playing on controller and not keyboard and mouse actually. A lot of people play this on keyboard and mouse, and I just took more damage, of course. Great. So those little things that I just picked up on the ground is currency in this game. Wow, I'm almost dead. It's the currency in this game, which I'll show you in just a little bit about how you can spend that currency. So as you can see right there, I just hit that blue little thing. It gave us 2 more hearts. Those are around the map that you can find. There we go. Rough. Yeah, so the currency in this game is actually called Geo. I don't know why it's called that. Don't ask me. All I know is that that's what it is called. Higher beings, these worlds are alone. Same thing it said. Beyond this point, you enter the land of King and Creator. Step across these thresholds and obey our laws. Bear witness to the last and only civilization, the eternal kingdom, Hollownest. So basically, you just gotta smash this wall and break out finally. And now we've actually entered the first area in this game. You jump down here. I remember, nope, there's nothing to the left there. We're just gonna walk along right here, and we've actually reached our first town, which is called Dirtmouth. It's kind of the main starting town, basically. So I'm gonna sit at this bench real quick. These benches are basically just save points in this game. It regains your hearts, and it's just where it saves. Oh there, traveler. I'm afraid there's only me left to offer. Welcome to our town's fallen quite, you see. The other residents, they've all disappeared. Headed down that well, one by one, into the caverns below. Used to be there was a great kingdom beneath our town. It's long fell to ruin, yet it still draws folks into its depths. Wealth, glory, enlightenment, that darkness seems to promise all things. I'm sure you seek your dreams down there. Well, watch out. It's a sickly air that fills the place. Creatures turn mad and travelers are robbed out of their memories. Perhaps dreams aren't such great things after all. Well, might as well go down. For all your mapping supplies will be opening soon. Isdell and Quantifer. So we've fallen down, and this is actually our first kind of dungeon in this game, I guess you could say. It's called Crossfields. Hello there. How delighted to meet another traveler on these forgotten roads. You're a short one, but you've got a strong look about you. I'm Quirrell. I have something for an obsession with uncharted places. This ancient kingdom holds many fascinating mysteries, and one of the most interesting... them standing right before us. I am not the kid that sucks at Yahtzee. Thanks for asking, though. Hey, thanks for the follow, Pumped. Really appreciate it. A great stone egg, lying in the corpse of an ancient kingdom. And this egg, it is warm. It certainly gives off a unique air. Can it be opened? There are strange marks all over it. I do so love a mystery, and who knows what other marvels lie even deeper below us. So this is actually the ending area of the game. A little bit of a spoiler right there. We're just gonna keep going our way here in the Crossfields. It's just a small spoiler. You're gonna find out anyways. Ow. 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 There we go. Okay, well, I guess I died. So I finally get to show you off what happens when you die. So once you die, you go back to the last place you saved. Kind of annoying, but does happen. And now you can see up in the top left corner our little circle up there. It's actually broken. So what happens is you have to go kill your ghosts to actually regain everything. And if you die again, then you lose everything. I am the greatest at head soccer. So that way we're not going to go right now just because it's something for later. But you'll see in just a little bit what that is. I'm going to collect the geo right here. We're going to go down. We're not going to go down there just right now. I go ahead and heal up. So you saw me right there pogo on top of one of them. I'll show you it again real quick. That is pogoing in this game, and it's when you just hit an enemy on top of the head. You pogo off of them. Come on. There we go. We're just gonna fall all the way down to here. Oops. And so this right here is Conifer. This is the map person. Hello there. Come down to explore these beautiful old ruins. Don't mind me. I've a fondness for exploring myself. Getting lost and finding your way down again is a pleasure like no other. I am a cartographer by trade, and I am working on mapping this area right now. Would you like to buy a copy of my work so far? Yeah, why not? So right now we actually just got the first map of the first area, so a map can be a useful thing, but it also won't show you where you are if you've not this head for directions. I suggest purchasing a compass from my wife, Isabel. She's just now opening our new map shop in Dirtmouth. So what we just saw earlier that was closed is now open because we just bought a map from him, selling all sorts of useful things to wanderers like yourself. She'll even sell some of my old maps from time to time. I pop back to see her whenever I finish mapping an area. She's always so excited to see me. So now if we press LB, we can see the first area pretty much, and it just shows you where we've been and the areas that we have not explored yet. Oh, I did not mean to talk to you. So right now we're down in the bottom left area where the little how do I say it, like anteater looking thing person is. That's where we are right now. That big skull area is that area that I said was the That is actually the boss room that we have to go to eventually, but we'll work our way over there here soon. So this is our little first like mini arena area. We just have to kill these things to get out. They can be kind of annoying just because they are flying, but... And there we go. We've killed them. So that little station, that little sign right there just tells us we're close to another save point area. And this is actually a spring that we can sit in, and it regains everything. Our health and our soul. And then we can sit here and just rest, and there we go. Cool. These are all around the map. You can find them anywhere pretty much. They're just kind of hidden out of the way. I don't really care about him. So right now we just went to that place. We're gonna go ahead and take a right here. So your map updates every time you sit down, which is pretty interesting. So these are unkillable. Actually, go ahead and come down here and get this geo. Cool. And we're gonna go up here and continue our way to the right. So as you see right here, these little signs mean there's a station, and the stations, what they are is they're kind of fast travel in this game, if you want to call it that. Typically they cost whatever money it scales where you go, but it's the fast travel in this game. So you ring this, and this tarantula looking guy comes. Greetings, little one. It's been an age since I last heard the ring of a station bell. It echoed down the stageways, and it called to me. I've grown stiff and tired over these many years, and I've forgotten much, but the sound of the bell still always calls me back. These stageways stretch the depths of the Hollownest. If you want to travel them, hail me from the platform. I will take you where you need to go. So right now you can see we only have Moth and the Forgotten Crossroads right now, but it opens up the map later on, and you'll see that. So right now we're just gonna go ahead and sit, and now you can see, you can't technically see right now, but I'll show you in just a little bit what I mean by that. But we're just gonna make our way up. Maybe? There we go. And we've actually went that way, so we're gonna go take a right here. Ow. Ow. There we go. There we go. Did not mean to fall all the way down there. Wow. I'm getting wrecked by these things. There we go. Cool. Dang. So this right here is another fast travel thing, but we can't actually open it till later on. And this is our first mini boss. I hope I'm ready for this, because if not, that sucks. Really? Okay. Really? Come on. There we go. And there we go. Now kid this thing, and what it's gonna do, you see how it starts moving here? It burst open with all these things in it. Yikes, I'm at 1 health. Cool. Now it opens up, and we're just gonna continue on our right here. We're gonna run into here. Oh, order. Get off. You wield your nail like a club. MC, you much deep? Do we have to go? Oh, what? Who are you? I see, this old village. What a strange dream to have led me down here. If you hadn't found me, I don't think I would have ever spoken. I'm Sly. Usually, I live an uneventful life down here in Dartmouth. The air and the ruins doesn't agree with me. I'd best be getting back. If you return above and come see me, I'm probably the friendliest face left there, and I thank you properly for your good deed. So now we open up another shop up in Dartmouth. I'll go ahead and break that open. And actually, what I'm gonna... No, never mind, I'm not gonna do that. Typically in this game, what you can do is you can actually back out, and it won't bring you back when you spawn back into the place that you were. What it'll do is it will send you back to the last bench. So what a lot of people will do is they'll actually go ahead and they'll save back to get back to a place faster. And sometimes I'll do that, and sometimes I won't. Just depends on where we need to go in this run through. But right now we're pretty fine right now. We just finished over there, so we just have to head up into the boss room now. There we go. Kill him. Now we want to take a left here. Yeah. So we're just gonna go ahead and take damage and then just move our way through over here. There we go. And there we go. So right here, we're gonna actually fight... Maybe? This room? Yeah, so this is our first boss of the game. It's called the False Knight. Ow. We're just gonna wail on him here. Now he's gonna get all mad and charge us. So now you see there's this one new attack. Just sometimes there's stuff that rains from the ceilings. we're just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna go ahead and wail on him again here. Now he's gonna get extra mad. Come on. Come on. Come on. I do not like being in this corner over here. Sadly, we can't get soul points while he's in his armor. That's one bad thing for this boss, is you can't... Wow, okay. I guess we're... There we go. Perfect. Just need to wail on him here. Yep, and there we go. That was False Knight. So now we just go ahead and kill him here. And there we go. That was boss number 1. And something funny about this is, I'll go ahead and show you. I'm gonna go ahead and collect all this geo here. We're gonna go ahead and go up here real quick, and we're actually gonna get our first ability of the game. Head and save. And we talk to this lady. Oh, who is that creeping out of the darkness? My, you're looking grim. A strange, empty face, and a wicked-looking weapon. Something important has drawn you down into this Hollownest corpse, but I won't ask what. Perhaps the reason you found me is because you need my help. Say no more, friend. I'm going to give you a gift, a nasty little spell of my own creation. It's just perfect for the little one like you. Oh ho. Oh, nice, nice. So we've now got the Vengeful Spirit, or how many people like to say it's the Fireball. And what you do is it just lets out a big spirit that does damage to people, and sometimes you can get double hits on, and sometimes it's triple hits that you can get. Oh, you're woken at last. I apologize. Perhaps I should have warned you about the power of the spell. I was watching over you as you slept, but seem you have slipped away myself. Oh, now you're awake. I was wondering whether you would do me a small favor. Now, as repayment for my gift, of course, simply because we're now friends. You see, a horrid great beast has made its home in the heart of this temple. Such disrespect. I would be quite grateful if you were to venture deeper in and slay it for me. It's hardy creature, but with your new power, you're more than a match for it. Good luck with the small favor, my friend. Oh ho ho ho. Haha, in other words, I was stalking you. Yeah. So, as you can see, I totally did it the wrong way, but it's just a big fireball that you let out. And what it does is it just takes a quarter of your soul. Ah, I should not have done that. That is this way. Ah, okay. So these things you just hit and it gives you actually soul. They're very handy. I don't think I've actually explored this way, even through my first playthrough of this game. Of course. Yep, like I said earlier, these is little tiny blue heart things that you just go ahead and kill, and it gives you that extra heart. There we go. And this is the thing she was actually talking about. You only can damage it when with the fireball. There we go. I appreciate it. So these, you get charms in this game, and what they do is they give you extra abilities. So I'll show you what that does in just a little bit. Oh, so it's done then. You slain the beast? Poor thing. Must have been terrified of you. Used to be quite docile, but then rancid air in these caverns filled it with some ancient rage. Still, you did what had to be done. You have my gratitude. Of course, we both know you wouldn't have made it through without that spell of mine. Oh ho. Ah, look, the gate between us is open. Oh ho. I'm sure you're eager to move on. Farewell, and have faith. Whatever you are seeking, it will find you. Oh ho. So now we get to actually move on to the second area. And this is the first time you'll actually get to see the inventory. So this is our inventory. You can scroll through. Right now you see we have the regular old nail, and then we have our focus and our fireball. And then you can see the map from in here. So if you zoom in here, you can see it's not quite filled out yet because obviously we still need to get the compass from Conifer's wife. So then we just equip this, used by shamans to draw more soul from the world around them. Increase the amount of soul gained when striking an enemy with a nail. This is actually perfect for us. We're just gonna head back down, and we're actually gonna go to the next area. I think first though, we're actually gonna go to the top of Dartmouth. Sorry I missed you. If you're feeling lost, why not pop up to our store in Dartmouth and purchase a map of this area. Available now. So that's where we're actually going to be headed. We're going to go back up into Dartmouth and go ahead and go to his wife's shop so we can purchase that compass. And that's where we're actually going to be headed next, is right into there. But of course, first we need to head up onto Dartmouth. I'm just gonna parkour our way up there right now. And of course I messed up. And of course I messed up. And of course I messed up again. So you might be thinking to yourself, is there a way to increase your health? And yes, there is. And I'll show you in just a little bit, but there's these little tiny shards that you can collect that are around the world of Hollownest. And right here, do you remember that little worm from earlier? This is actually where we go to... This is where they go into. So, what he does is, whenever you get one of these worms, you bring it back to the grandfather, and he'll give you a gift. So I think there's about 50 of them that you can collect around there. And what they'll just do is they'll just give you gifts, pretty much, whenever you collect more worms. So we'll be visiting this place quite often. So we're already back up at Dartmouth. So we're gonna head over to the left here. And now we can see the shop's open. Perfect. So we head on into here, and this is Conifer's wife. Come to buy a map, have you? It's really my husband you should be dealing with, but what a surprise. He's headed down below. He'll back up occasionally to deliver new maps for the store, but I do wish he'd spend a little more time up here. I've not much interest in retail myself. Now, let's see what you hear for sale. So, the Wayward Compass, highly recommend if you're having trouble finding your way in the maze of ruins below us. Try this charm. It will pinpoint your location on the map, incredibly helpful for finding new places. The quill is actually what we came up here to buy. It is for basically filling out the map when you've explored new places. So you'll see that in just a little bit. And you can see up by the soul that we have is our money, and that's how you just keep track of your money. So we're gonna go ahead and purchase this right now. And then these are also just other things that you can buy that shows you where benches are that you can rest at, the cocoons that you get the extra health from, the vendors, stageways, which is the transportation, the hot springs that we've been in earlier, and scrap markers for like interesting spots that you want to mark on the map, as well as the shell marker for the same thing. So we'll come back a little bit later probably, but for now we're done here. I'm gonna go ahead and rest up. We actually have that other one that we can go into now. That we're going to go into. This is that little guy that we met down in the crossroads. Ah, hello there. I knew we'd meet again. How do you like my cozy little store? I've made myself pretty comfortable here, selling old trinkets to travelers like yourself. If you're planning a trip below several items, you may improve your chances of survival. So these are the mass shards that I said earlier that can actually increase your health. Those we'll be buying a little bit later. Piece of soul vessel, you know, those ghastly looking orb things. So this actually increases your soul as well. A simple key, we'll come back for this later. It actually unlocks this place in an area that we need for later. And then right now, I don't think we really need any of these. I don't believe we need anything. Maybe we'll go ahead and purchase this rancid egg. I don't quite know what it actually does, but and then you know what? I'm actually gonna go ahead and purchase the mesh shard. So there we go. We got one piece. You need 4 pieces to increase your health.